Hey guys, and welcome to my next video. As I said, I will be trying to do 2 videos a week. One will be unboxing, one will be more in-depth review of something I've unboxed. And today I've actually got a comparison. You may have seen in my first video, I bought this, what they call a juicing cup, on, this was Temu, and I think it cost less than £9. And you may have, if you saw the first video, I'd explained that my wife was annoyed because she has actually bought me a Ninja Blast for my birthday. It's not my birthday yet, but she's given it to me now because she said, well, I might as well have it now. I've kind of spoiled the surprise. And I thought it gives me a very good opportunity for my first comparison. This costs less than £9. This on Amazon, she won't tell me how much she paid, but on Amazon this is about £45. So obviously a lot more expensive, and a well-known brand, Ninja. So for today's test, I've got 2 identical glasses. We've got some tropical juice in each, we've got 4 ice cubes, and we've got exactly the same amount of frozen pineapple, just to make the test as fair as possible. So at the moment, they are just sitting there, chilling, literally. I will quickly show you what's in the boxes. Obviously I've already unboxed this one. Let's do this one first. I have unboxed the Ninja, I've washed it, because obviously you want to wash products before you first use them. You get your instructions, and that's all you get with the cheap one. As I say, they call this a juicing cup, they don't call it a blender, but on the website it does show ice, frozen fruit. It will do it, so that'll be interesting to see. It is very light, and a few things that I've noticed since the first unboxing that I'm not happy with. You charge it on the bottom, which I'm guessing probably to make it less likely water to get in when you're washing it, but it's not the most practical. You've got to lay it down to charge it. Not ideal. May not be a deal breaker for everybody, but for me I found that really a stupid place to put a charger on something that should stand up. You could easily put it on the back, but anyway, it's probably part of the reason why that's cheaper. Everything's just designed for cost saving rather than real world use, or making it easier in the real world use. Anyway, let's open the Ninja. And with the Ninja, you get a few attachments. You get the unit itself, which is much heavier, and it is bigger. And you also get instructions, but I've misplaced them. Oh no, instructions. Right. So as I say, with the Ninja, you do get some attachments, and then you get the cup, the blender itself. As I say, this is really nice. I haven't used it. I've still got all the stickers. I will give them a peel. Reasonably satisfied. God, this has got so many stickers on it. When solid purple, press for 30-second blend mode. So it does 30 seconds at a time. These are both also fully charged. I've charged them up, so they're both, you know, it's as fair as it can be. Ninja, you get a nice drinking spout. You also do get a rubber gasket. That is rubber, so the chances of this leaking, it squashes down on there quite nicely. So the chances of this leaking, I would say it's quite slim. I've not tested it yet, but it clicks in place. You've got a nice carry handle. You've got a much nicer feeling beaker attachment. And as I said, it is considerably bigger. I don't know if I've got that camera set up quite right, but I bought a tripod. I'm trying out different things. As I say, the channel's going to develop. I'm buying more equipment to hopefully make videos better in the future. But at the moment, getting the angles right. I have actually ordered a screen so that I can plug it into the side phone, and then I can get a live view, and then I know, you know, what you're seeing, because at the moment I don't know how good this is until I edit it. So again, this is only my second video. It will get better, but hopefully you'll still enjoy it. Okay, I've swapped sides. I don't want to swap sides, I'll get confused. Okay, as I said, with a Ninja, you do get a couple of attachments. So, obviously the top comes off, very easy. Again, a good rubber seal. The beaker comes off, and you've got your blade design. This is really heavy compared to this. It's got to have a much more, I would guess, a more heavy duty motor and also a bigger battery. I don't know that for certain, because trying to find those sort of things out on the stuff you buy from Temu is virtually impossible. It doesn't say battery capacity on the one I bought. There are some adverts with battery capacities, but on different adverts it states different amounts, so you've got to kind of take that with a pinch of salt. This one, it feels good. It feels well made, and charge port at the back, where it should be. So it's more practical than the cheaper version. Let's put that back on. It will not work. I tested the safety feature of that one, and it won't work unless the cup's on. And this one won't work unless you line up the two arrows at the back. Actually, I've not tested that. Let's just see. So we power it on. No, it flashes. It won't go purple. You line it up and then it goes purple. So yeah, as soon as you loosen it, it will not blend. So again, that's another nice safety feature, and also it means, you know, you're not going to accidentally not do it up tight enough and your juice goes everywhere. You could also, with the Ninja, use it as a cup. So once you've blended your drink, you turn it over, you remove that, shake it off, and then you've got, again, a rubber gasket. Seal, gasket, I'm not sure what to call that, but anyway, it is rubber, and then you can use it as a cup. You've got your handle, you can take that with you, and then it's, apart from whatever your contents, it's lighter. You don't need to carry that around with you, or you could say you want to take this to your office, your workplace, but you don't want to carry this around while you're drinking your drink. You don't have to. With this, it did not come with any way of doing that. So basically, you can't do the same thing because there's no base. So you have to take around the whole unit, which may not be a deal breaker. It's not, as I say, this is not overly heavy. In fact, it's only a little bit heavier than holding just a cup on its own. It is really lightweight, cheaply made. With that, let's do some blending. Oh, one other thing. When you take the, if you do want to use it for a cup, or you don't want to leave the blades exposed, you also get this that comes with the Ninja. And it just screws on like that, so it protects it. You're not going to accidentally touch the blades, and yeah, it keeps it safe and secure. Again, another nice addition. Off that goes, never to be seen again. Right, we're going to do the Ninja first, because I want to, obviously, I'm going to do the good one, or what should be the good one, and then see if this can actually compete. So in these glasses, they are identical, as I've said. Maybe, I mean, tiniest bit disparity, but literally 4 ice cubes, the fruit. Maybe I picked out 6 pieces of pineapple for each one. Possibly the pineapple in this is slightly bigger. They're all different sizes, but I tried to do it as equal as possible. We'll put a slightly bigger one, because I'm guessing the fruit is slightly bigger, into the Ninja. Obviously it will make double, well, it will probably make double what I've put in here. But for the sake of this, I'm using exactly the same, or as close to exactly the same ingredients for both, to make it a fair test. Okay, so once it's purple, it's ready to go. So let's give it a blast. Okay, that seemed to have no problem whatsoever with the ice or the frozen fruit. I do still hear a few little bits of ice in there, so you could blast it again, but I'm just going to do a single full blend on each one, and then we'll see what we think. That is blended. We'll put that over there, because that will need cleaning. I can't drink too much, but again, delivery driver, got to go to work soon. I don't want to be peeing all day or looking for someone to pee. So that's very nice though. I am going to put that in the fridge for when I get home. It does go quite foamy. I think that's because of the pineapple, or I'm not sure. But when I've used my other blender, I've got a plug-in blender, and I haven't used pineapple, it doesn't go foamy. So not sure. I'll have to test that with that one. I've never used frozen pineapple before. I usually use mixed berries and things. So now for the cheap challenger. Okay, same thing. Pour it all in. See, in goes pineapple. On goes the lid. Turn it on. P1. It's got 3, I don't know, again I can't find in the instructions anything that says about the P1, P2, P3. Possibly time, how long it blends. Excuse me. Yeah, possibly time, how long it blends. But we're just going to use it on P1 to start with. So, here we go. Start, battery, oh, okay, here we go. Right, I can tell straight away there's more bigger lumps of ice in there. You can still hear it. You can hear it clicking around in there. But it doesn't seem as powerful, obviously. But it done the job. Dog's chasing his tail. Yeah, there was a big lump of ice, and another one. So yeah, and another one. So basically the ice cubes, it's kind of bounced around in there. It's not really blitzed them. It tastes the same, apart from you've not got the crushed ice sort of so much, because the ice blocks are still pretty much whole. And yeah, it's not the most appealing looking. It is gradually going back to a badly poured beer or ale. Yeah, that one is colder because the ice is now within the actual drink. So what do I think? I am going to do another test, so it'll be interesting to see if either of these could chop up a Mars bar and make a nice smooth Mars milkshake. We will test that later. I have got to go to work, so this is the first part of the test. For you, it will be like that, but for me, it will be some hours later when I do the next part of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. I'll be back later. Hey guys, and as I said earlier, I want to do another test. I want to see if these can do ice cream milkshakes. I'm sure that I've no problem with the ice cream and the milk, but I also want to try a chocolate bar, in this case a Mars bar. I've cut it up, both of them up into 6 pieces. It's only quite a small, because this is a multi-pack, so they're so small, you know. But for the point of this test, same amount of milk, same amount of ice cream in each one. It's just soft scoop ice cream, and we'll see if they can do it. If they can, I've got a feeling this is what I'll be using it for more than the smoothies and juice. So these have been thoroughly cleaned. In goes the milk and the ice cream. Pop you over there. And in goes, as you can see, it's cut up into 6 pieces. It is room temperature. In that goes. I'm not sure it's going to be able to do this, but I really hope it can. So let's let it wait, do this little warm up. Here goes nothing. Okay, I can't see any lumps. See what it comes out like. Okay, there's a few bits, but I mean, even when you get them done at the shop, you always get a few bits at the bottom. Oh my god, there's a Mars. That's a Mars milkshake with ice cream. Oh, that is really nice. Okay, now I don't think this is going to go quite so well, but we're going to do exactly the same. Milk and ice cream first. Jake, chuck me a tea towel, mate. Yeah, the opening, another thing that I didn't notice earlier. Thank you. Is the opening in the, and that has now been stolen by my son. It's good. Might need to stir it because some of the chocolate cells at the bottom. It's alright, isn't it? The opening in the Ninja is larger, so it's easier to pour things in. But yeah, I mean, ideally I wouldn't be using a glass, I'd be using, I don't know, a jug or just scooping it straight in. In goes the 6 pieces. I don't think this is going to go well. I've got a feeling it's going to just possibly jam up. This is, this is a little cheap, but we'll see. We'll put it on P1 to start with, and here goes nothing. Yeah, it's turned off. It's flashing, it's errored. We'll try again. No. One more time for luck. Yeah, both are flashing. It's basically, it's not happy. But I want a milkshake. Come on. Come on. It's doing it. Okay. There are some bigger bits in there, but has it done a decent job? I mean, it took a little while to get going. No. It's done. Let me use the plate a minute. It hasn't. It hasn't. Yeah, all the chocolate, everything is just in bottom in lumps. It does not like that at all.
It hasn't touched the new bit.
Whereas the Ninja, there are a few bits in the bottom, but it's just very small bits of chocolate and the caramel biscuit, whatever. So that's definitely a win for the Ninja, which I expected. Maybe giving it another chance, another cycle or two, but I really don't think so. It just doesn't seem to have the power. As soon as it hits something a little bit hard, or sticky, it just slows right down. So that is definitely a win. It's still okay. It just tastes like chocolate. Whereas that one, you get the caramel as well with the Ninja. This one, it hasn't chewed all that up. So it would probably be alright with something like a flake, just a chocolate bar. But yeah, definitely I wouldn't put anything in like anything with biscuit, anything with nugget, anything nougat, whatever. Anything with caramel, especially with the ice cream and the cold milk, because it's going to make it go harder. It was at room temperature, but as soon as it goes in, it's going to cool down a little bit. So yeah, I'm very happy that the Ninja can do a chocolate bar or candy bar, whatever you want to call it, milkshake, because that will save me a lot. Well, not a lot of money, but when we go out, I do like a Mars milkshake. I'm going to now make a couple more for the wife and daughter upstairs. My son's helped himself to the first one. And that is probably going to do it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. No, there is one more thing. Again, this... put it over there a minute. I'll put that out of the way because that actually looks quite disgusting.
A foamy lump on top.
Yeah, I told you, you've got to stir it. Because the chocolate will settle, the chocolate will go to the bottom. So if you stir it, it'll be alright. You know, going forward, I am going to invest in better equipment. I am trying out different camera angles. I'm hoping now I am fully in frame, because normally you don't see the top of my head, which is not necessarily a bad thing, especially under the light, because it tends to shine a bit. But hopefully going forward, something that will make things a bit better. I have ordered, and they got delivered about an hour ago, so I've not had time to play with them yet. Some wireless microphones. There's two in here. I'm not going to review them, I am just going to use them, because I think these will make the videos, well, hopefully the sound quality will be a bit better. In an upcoming video, I do something in the garden where I'm on one side of the garden, my camera's on the other, I'm talking and it doesn't hear me. There's nothing, it's silent. So with this, I'll be able to talk wherever I am, not worry about the sound quality. So yeah, we'll probably give them a try out in an upcoming video. I have already recorded the next few videos. I haven't edited them yet, and I am releasing them over a period of time. But once they are out of the way, and certainly the next review video I do, which possibly will be the keyboard I bought. I have now got that set up on my desk, and I am actually very impressed with it. Spoiler, it's surprisingly, yeah, it's comfortable. It's a nice size. It's smaller than my previous keyboard. I didn't realise when I ordered it, but it is smaller. So yeah, that may be a coming up review. But so that probably will be the first. I have also got a USB microphone that I've bought. That will be something that we can try out as well. Possibly the same time as the keyboard, because I'll be sitting at my desk, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, so going forward, as I say, I am still investing in equipment. That's not going to change. I have now got my new microphones covered in covered in milk and gooiness. That can go in the wash. So yes, look. As you can tell, total professional here. Total professional. Oh, don't lose that. Actually, no, that's Apple. I don't need that. Comes with a USB. So yeah, going forward, I'll be using them. Hopefully, sound quality will be better. They are off of Amazon. I was going to order some off of AliExpress or Temu, but I couldn't get any within a quick, like a local warehouse slot. They all come. They were decent. The good ones seem to be taking forever, so I ordered it off of Amazon, so it's here. Got a lot more stuff to unbox and review. It was delivered today, so again, there's going to be more unboxing videos coming shortly. Some I've pre-done, some I haven't. So the videos are going to be a little bit in and out at the moment. Like the camera angles may change and things like that. But please bear with me. Going forward, the dog's just nicked a tissue, hasn't he? Yeah,
No, it's just toy.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, going forward, things will hopefully improve, hopefully get better. I will get better. I will get more, what's the word, experienced at all this, because this is all totally new to me. Talking to a camera, filming myself. I don't really like being on film, but hey, talking about products, reviewing products. I'm not a professional reviewer by any means. You know, no affiliation with any companies or anything. I'm just literally, these are my personal opinions, and I'm trying to do tests that I see are fair to the products, regarding the pricing. You know, what's the better value for money? I would say that this is not a complete dud. I can see, you know, if you're like a gym goer, you go to the gym, you want to do your powder mix, your protein shake, whatever, it will do that no problem. Fresh fruit, it will do no problem. Ice, it did struggle with, but I think if you break the ice up, it will probably do a better job. You know, just your standard smoothies, it will do, but this will struggle with anything hard. Ice. As I say, the chocolate, it did not like the Mars bar at all. So it's not, for the money, for £9, you've got to lower your expectations on what it will do, but it does work. So I can't be too disappointed with it for less than £9. But I've got to say, this Ninja is very impressive. It done a really good job. I didn't actually expect it to do a good job on that. And it did. It tasted good. It tastes like they make at the shop, and they charge about £4 or £5 at the shop for one of those. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Don't know what else to say. This has been Richard's Budget Tech, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye for now. Thank you. That'll be cool. God, turn that light off because it's blinding me.